to the Scamslam channel. I'm here to bring you content from both shady and some not so shady individuals on TikTok. Ever scrolled through your For You page and come across a sketchy scam or a questionable character? Well, you're not alone, and that's where I come in. On this channel, I'll be diving deep into the world of TikTok to expose scams, scammers, and problematic content to steer clear of. From beggars, scammers, fakers, liars, abusers, and awareness creators that you watch, I'll be here to share it all. I'll be doing it all through showing live streams and adding in comments where appropriate. Be sure to look out for those red flags. So if you want to stay informed on what's really going on in the world of TikTok, then hit that subscribe button and join me on this wild ride. Let's expose the truth together, and reminder, don't send money to anyone on TikTok.
I know Scarlett probably doesn't either. I know she doesn't. I know her personally. It's just, God bless. That's my connection. I was planning on going somewhere and setting in a better spot. But I needed to be here. So it's just, we have to take the connection with what it's worth today, guys. Because I really can't do a whole lot with it. I'm sure we'll be lagging. We'll probably be freezing. And it'll probably drop 4 or 5 times. And it'll pause out on me. It's Scarlett, she's not feeling all that well today. She just doesn't feel very good. So yeah, she didn't feel too good last night. She took her Tylenol PM way too late. She's still kind of sleepy from that. Seizures and stress. Stress are bringing on the seizures, and seizures bring on more stress. Yeah, all that makeup talk last night got her wound up. She was feeling good last night, guys. If y'all was in here last night, boy, she was feeling good. She was talking to everybody. Y'all talk coffee. Y'all talk makeup. I was the one that fell asleep on that one. I was just like, y'all had, it's going to pop in and out. So I'll get good connection for a second, then it'll go yellow, then it'll go red, then it'll go yellow, green. It's just, connection is what it is. Especially with it's crazy because the tower is 20 yards away from the hotel room. And I can get out of this room and get on the other side of the tower, and man, no issues. So, foot in my bed, but yeah, most definitely taking. Some people are just look like I'm on the toilet. Have y'all ever seen me do a live from the toilet? Look at there. There's Miss Forklift Certified. Tamara's in here. Hey, Tamara. She's becoming a threat, guys. She's forklift certified now. I got brave and took a minute and strolled through a couple of videos before I went live. So, I used to drive a forklift at one of my jobs, Caterpillar, a long time ago. That's all I did was drive a forklift there. I drove a stand-up forklift, so. Mama of 2. Me and my wife are in desperate need of some help. Give me a second. Let me say that again. We're in need of some help to keep our hotel room another day. We're trying to come up with $70 to keep the room tomorrow. at least till tomorrow. We're trying to really come up with as much as possible to keep it as many days as possible, but at least tomorrow. I used to enjoy driving forklifts. The stand-up forklifts are a lot more fun than the sit-down forklifts, though. They get into tighter places and they turn a little bit sharper, and like you can just about turn them into a complete circle, where the sit-down ones are a little bit more. When I worked at Rough Country, I was sitting there and I was needing a forklift driver to move a skid for me one night. It had the big tote on it, had all the parts, and I didn't need them anymore. And I couldn't get one. Okay, Carrie. And I asked my supervisor, so what do you got to do to be able to operate a forklift here? He goes, get on it and drive it. So I don't have to have a license. I don't have to take a class through you guys. He goes, you can drive one, get on it and drive it. Do whatever you need to do. I was just, man, I've never worked at a place like that before. Most places, you got to go through their class. You got to get certified through them. They was just like, if you can drive one, get on it and use it. Mustache itching so much. My papa always say, if your right ear is itching, excuse me. If your right ear is itching, somebody was talking good about you. If your left ear is itching, somebody's talking bad. And that was my left ear itching. Yeah, that's what I was seeing, Scarlett. I watch Ryan Hall on YouTube. I watch him for my weather before I watch the news. Ever since Gary Pickens retired, the weather just ain't the same in this area. This area, you had Gary Pickens and Dave Brown telling the weather. Now, if Gary Pickens and Dave told you to take shelter, you took shelter. Hey, storms are coming on this day. You went and okay, let's don't play anything for Friday because Dave and Gary said some storms are coming through. Now they'll just get on there and tell you 10 days ahead, hey, this storm's supposed to come in on this date, and then by the time it gets there, it's unchanged 20 times. So I watch Ryan Hall because he's more spot on than anybody. He was like, I watched the video and he was like, if you're in this area, and drew a big red circle around pretty well all of West Tennessee, parts of Arkansas, Missouri, Kentucky, a little bit of Mississippi. He said, if you're in this area Friday, potential for some bad weather. Hey, TNT Mom, how are you doing? Don't at me about my Diet Dr. Pepper. Kroger's had drinks on sale last night. And we had a little bit to get some food. And we needed something to drink. And I got me some Diet Dr. Peppers. All right, Angela got them for me. She did all the shopping. So don't at me about having a drink. Going back to water after that one. What you doing up there, kiddo? Guys, remember today we are on a public live, so if you will double tap that screen, those likes up there. God bless. Are you in the hospital or are you still at home? Because, man, it is a lot to have at one time. Hey, lay low. Um, tell you right now, stress beyond belief. Once again, it's like that's almost a constant state of life for me these past few weeks. Uh, Beautiful. How do you know I don't already have one? Um, Tonight's the last night we have our room paid up for. Um, we're trying to get some help to be able to keep the room. So, so if anybody could help with anything towards the room, it'd be a blessing and a half, guys. You do not know how much it would mean to us. Uh, Things was starting to go pretty good. Holidays threw a big monkey wrench into everything, but things will start going back better. Just got to get it straightened back out. So I completely understand that. Completely get that. Yes, I do. Now that I won't say on here. I have too much problems. The best answer I can give is the kind you get paid for. Uh, I don't give out any information about where or what the work is because I've had too many problems out of people on here. Not saying that you're one of them. Not don't want you to feel like I'm saying you are, but I do know some people are watching and listening that would take any information they could get and run with it. And okay, Carrie, welcome back. Yeah. After being I had a job at Harbor Freight, loved it. Loved the people I worked with, store. Well, I just liked the job. And oh, where's he at in here? Oh, is he actually on here? And I'm gonna wait for the rest of the question to come through. Some people do help. There's been times where we've had to just sleep in the car. I told y'all being off private was going to be crazy. Y'all are some great mods, though. I've had to ask for help a few times on here, quite often, to be honest with you. And sometimes I've gotten help, sometimes I hadn't. There's a Matilda that just joined. If y'all want to get that, everybody's going to need help sooner or later in life. I can always tell when someone's streaming because the numbers jump up. When it goes to 50 something to over 100, I can always tell. A lot of people sit there and think on Judgment Day they're going to be fine, but they're not. I hope on Judgment Day I'm one of the people that's going to be fine. I've been trying to change my life around and everything. But a lot of these people who are sitting here thinking they're better than somebody else, you know. And see, listen, today's devotional. You're right, Rokiel. People can't be mean. Today in my daily devotional, I was reading it, and at the at the bottom of mine, after you read the verse and the page wrote out and everything, at the bottom it's got somebody's giving a quote. Hey, Brenda Lee, good afternoon to you. Happy New Year. And today's quote fits perfectly to what goes on here is you don't have to blow out someone else's light to make yours shine brighter. That wasn't a Bible quote. It was just something somebody had said, and they put it at the bottom of it. I don't know. It may be a Bible quote. Exactly. TNT Mom, I'm so sorry. You told me your real name on here one night, and I have forgotten it. Because you told me so I didn't have to keep on saying TNT Mom. I should have just went with my gut because I was thinking you was the second Tesla that I had in there that night. Thank you. I definitely take that compliment. Hey, Steph. Yeah, it has been a while. We're doing pretty decent, I guess. Ups and downs. You know how it goes. I thought about the car. We had a fantastic Christmas. I don't think Christmas could have went any better. I really don't. How was your Christmas and New Year's Eve and everything? Our Christmas was more about there was a lot of healing done over the Christmas holiday. Um, PNW gal, the room is $70 a day or $320 a week. They don't do it any cheaper for a monthly. You just add 320 times 4. Yeah, I'm looking back and forth because of my great holder right here is a coffee cup stack. I mean, I had to set an alarm for New Year's Eve just to wake up to get a little kiss at midnight because we always do that. I'm sure a lot of other people do too. Vanessa, we are needing some help with our hotel room. We're trying to get any help at all to go towards paying at least another day on the hotel. Yeah, the weekly rates are $320. They don't have a monthly rate. It's just you want to go up there and pay for 4 weeks for a month, you just have to do $320 a week times 4. Well, Anita, right now it's about us trying to get some help to keep our hotel room. Usually we just get on here and talk about a little bit of everything. My wife gets on here and talks about makeup and coffee. I get on here and talk about a little bit of everything, but right now that's our situation. Hey, store. Why are we living in a hotel room? Well, because we don't have a permanent home at this time. We're still working towards that. So, you have to DM it to me. Joanne, yes, we do have some long-term plans, and they're actually starting to go in the right direction. Nita, yes and no. Well, I mean, it's 3:30 in the afternoon, so Nita, no, we do not. Everything is so expensive. It is just absolutely crazy. Um, but I can't say everything's expensive. Everything that we absolutely have to have to survive is expensive. Um, Food's expensive. They know you're going to pay the money for it one way or another. You know, rent, utilities is expensive because they know you got to have a place to live and you're going to pay it. I don't get on here and expect anybody to do anything. If someone wants to help us, they make that judgment themselves and help us out. If they don't want to, they don't have to. You know, it doesn't make me mad if someone says, "Hey, I can't help. I can send prayers." That doesn't make me mad at all. I understand that. Some people can help, some people can't. If you can't, that's fine. The only thing you can do is send a prayer. Then by all means, that is great. My caseworker's watching my live right now. Who's my caseworker? Y'all hang on a minute. There's a bunch of comments came in all at one time there. I'm trying to get. How much weekly? I was reading that one, but I guess okay, I seen where it went. I thought it just jumped on me again because the screen's jumpy. The hotel we work at, they've got 2 employees. I was just wondering if that guy could tell me who my caseworker is, because I don't know. Do I have a caseworker? I also noticed something on here too. Is like there's a lot of people whose cousins or they work for the courts, or their aunt works for the court, or their best friend's baby mama's aunt works at the. I get that a lot. You would not believe the amount of messages I get. So, well, my cousin's baby daddy works for the sheriff's department, and I turned you in, or my aunt is a district attorney where I live, and it's like, really? Everybody's kin to somebody in offices like that. Johnny, if you want to know any questions about that, DM me. That's what I'm gonna start telling everybody. Okay, Tesla, I will definitely look at it. Hey Mex, how are you doing? If anybody has any questions about me working, DM me. Hey April, welcome to the crazy. I will answer questions. Said I will answer questions. Did it? Does it say that I'll answer questions in the live or in a private DM? Because if I answer it in the DM or a live, it's still me answering questions, right? Around a little bit. What I'll never do on this app again is tell anybody where I'm working. So that's a question that will not get answered. Oh, it get answered, but it won't get answered the way some people want it to be answered. Stable connection, I'm not moving. I'll just let my leg go to sleep. Hello, sweetest Candy. How are you doing? I moved the phone and got frozen. Trying to get some help keeping it past today. Okay, so I'm not touching my phone again at all. I've got a good connection. I'm not touching my phone again until I absolutely have to. My mods are doing an amazing job keeping people who don't need to be in here out. I was sitting here just thinking just then, like, I don't know why I went back to this in my head. The country's life snark page, right? Jesse, you said something about them a while ago. Um, you ever notice they're on private, but yet all the awareness people and stuff give people hell for being on private, but one of their top awareness people is on private. Oh, I just thought that was kind of weird. Right now we got good connection, 100 people in here. Some of y'all are some good people. Some of y'all are probably some good people anyway. Y'all are just being led by them. Not so good people. That really sounds like a Donald Trump line. They're good people, but they're being led by not so good people. I don't know. Good catch on that one. Tesla, I'll have to read your story when I get off live. Or if she's dozed off. I'm going to try to read it right now. Oh, wow. That is a pretty cool story. That was a pretty cool story indeed. It touched my phone, got unstable. Something blows my mind. Like, if you get blocked, you block for a reason, and you come right back in here up underneath another account. Why was I blocked? Why do you have so many accounts? Tesla, she does not. See this one come in at the same time, and you get that one. It's just sometimes it happens on accident. Uh, Paulette, I agree with you on that one. Hey, Zach, I'm still alive, buddy. We'll just yeah. Some days I feel like that's it. Some days it's not that. It ain't been that bad lately. It ain't been that bad lately. Let's put it that way. It ain't been that bad lately. We've been doing better. Been doing good. Hit a patch here where we need some help again, and well, it is what it is. Okay, awesome. That'd be awesome, Tesla. She would love. She loves any kind of treats. I haven't seen her turn down a treat. Well, that's amazing, God's child. Amazing, or I'm just. I hope you enjoyed them. I hear what you're saying. Honestly, I had a process in my head if you're just trying to troll me or you're trying to be like sincere, like, hey, I just had this conversation. Um, because so many people troll about the freaking donut thing. And I sit here and I think in my head, I'm hoping somebody whose name is God's child, wouldn't just be here trolling. That's what I think in my head. April, we're decent, I guess. We're having some trouble with our room for tomorrow. Hoping to get some help on that. Did you make the donuts? Always thought that'd be cool to do. Well, hey, back to Maryland from Tennessee. Oh, I got you. The little bag donuts. I tell you, it's hard to pass up a good donut. It's hard to pass up a bad donut. Unless it's just really stale, I don't think there's a bad donut. Exactly. We don't get to do much battling anymore. We're kind of wanting to fire it back up here soon. See how it goes. We don't have a Krispy Kreme here. I've never had one like from the actual Krispy Kreme store. I've only had them from the boxes. They're not bad. Tesla, what would you have? We ever thought about moving? Is that what you're asking? Dream place to live? Honestly, if money wasn't an option type thing and we could live wherever we want, um, here, but it would be um, situation where like if it was your dream of wherever you could live, I would just want a lot of land, like 200-300 acres, um, a home, and then just whatever I wanted to do on my land, I could go turn through. Hey Heather, we hope you're getting better. Happily ever after. We are struggling a little bit today. Wow. See, I just would like to have. I'd like to move back out to the country and just have a lot of land. I would love to go back to Lanesfair. It's just a little community where I grew up at. It's 10 minutes outside of this town. Um, I don't like big cities, so I heard someone hollering outside. Well, Heather, we'll definitely put you in our prayer request and start our prayer sheet. Um, Everybody else, a gremlin outside? I agree with you on that. Stay blessed because at the end of the day, it's, saying in His glory is what it's all about, right? Yeah, a buddy of mine posted on his wife posted on Facebook where like they got that new strain of flu. Like his whole household's got it, and she was like, "It's the roughest she's ever has ever felt." Thank you, Max. Hey, down south. That would be a great idea. Tesla would be a great idea if I had land like that. in a place that people wanted to go vacation, I believe I'd do something like that. Yeah, I'm sorry. She was posting that he was really sick, and I sent a message and checked on him, and he was just like, "Man, I've never been this sick a day in my life." Yeah, I've watched this guy on here that's got Airbnbs. I can't think of his name. I want to say Sean. He wears like the vampire teeth and everything. He's got like different theme Airbnbs. And Shane, are you knew exactly what I was talking about? Yeah, he's the space one. It's like I think that's so cool. Um, yeah, he's. Let's see, everything just stopped, and I was just like, I looked up, and my connection was still showing green, but my tower was up there, had a little X across it, and I was just like, that ain't right. Wait a minute, who are we? Let me go back and catch up what all happened when I was frozen. Okay, the last thing I seen was a college town. Learned a lot from him. He was Convo too. So I didn't know that. I just watch his videos on there. But I can get on here and be left alone. Guys, I'm catching up with everybody. So there we are. Is my phone in a can? No, my phone's in a coffee cup. And it really is. I don't have a tripod. And um, I had a tripod at one time. I don't know what happened to it. So if I sit here and just hold my phone, you're sitting here and you're just like passing back and forth, and y'all know how it is. So Angela has. Hang on a minute. I want to take a chance to pick up my phone. Angela has these coffee cups. The top one says more espresso, but less the depresso. And did I flip? Yeah. So I had to set my phone down in the top cup a little bit and let it lean back on that rack. That's why I keep going up and down, because the top of the rack is like almost in the middle of my screen. So sometimes there's a comment that's like right there at the rack. So yeah, I'm sure it sounds really good not in it, but it's really, really inconvenient when it's see, I moved all that around. Now I have unstable connection. I don't know. Sorry, guys. Angela loves coffee to do a live from a coffee cup. He does not need this truck that loud. Want your phone back? Or you?
Please.
Huh? Oh, hey, Holly and Ben. The Matilda troll will come in here and just try to say something rude out of the way, and that's all they do. Them and a few other people. So, and it's a guy. At all things, it's a guy. Live from the Espresso Tower. There we go. You haven't missed nothing. Yeah, I mean, when they first started coming on mine, I assumed 100% that it was a woman because Matilda's a woman's name, right? But when they went on live with the other people and they all sat around and made jokes about um, the people they was covering, and see, that's what that's what I don't get is how can somebody still sit there and I'm probably froze again. Still sit there and follow someone with the way they talk about people. It's like, are y'all just all that miserable that do that? Probably froze again. Okay, maybe I'm not. She's not feeling too well today. Headache, stress, and everything, and she's just not feeling all that well today. She's on here last night. Boy, she was feeling good. She was talking makeup, coffee. She just loved it last night. I don't know if y'all can see the people who get blocked when my mods block them. But we were just talking about the Matilda character, and they come back in with fake account, fake name, fake account, fake name. That one just came back in, and they made their name Matilda is God. I mean, really? That's how you're going with your name? God was we aspire to love like God and be more godly. And I don't think God would get on TikTok and body shame people and talk for 35 minutes about the size of some dude's private parts that happened on a live that one night. Um, their live, not mine. I just don't think. I just don't think that would be a godlike thing. Um, and you still can't convince me that that's awareness. Because the night in question, and then I'm gonna get off the subject, was talking about someone's um, package. Now undelivered it was, and one of them goes, "Well, I didn't see it," and the other one goes, "Hang on a minute," and then came back and went, "Check your emails." Got offers, paused it, went checked the email, came back, and they was just like, "Oh my God, we can definitely see what you're talking about. It's barely there." You know what? Oh. And I'm like, so not only was you talking about someone you're bringing awareness to, talking about their private area, you're sharing the picture out with other people in your group so they can make fun of it too. And me as a guy, I've never went, "Well, I didn't see it. I wished I did." It's a little weird. Thankfully, a lot of that group has went away. They got exposed for some shady stuff they was doing, and Jordan Paul is awareness. Do what? Isn't she the chick that comes on here a lot? I've never actually seen one of her lives. I've always seen them videos of the one group making fun of her. Need more cover? She's cold. I got cold in here because you was hot earlier. Oh, okay. But off of all that, guys, I'm so sidetracked on all of that, and I apologize. So the matter that I have to face today is we need help. We need any help we can get towards keeping our hotel room tomorrow. Um, I mean, anything at all would help. Hey, sorry about that, guys. I had to use the restroom. Thank you for the rose while I was gone. Somebody, somebody say something so I know that I'm not froze still. I'm unpaused. Hey, Michelle. All right, guys. Thank y'all. Yeah, I had to use the restroom, and I'm not carrying y'all in there with me. And so I'm about to have to get over here and turn this. There, they might see you a little bit. She she had it warm in here a while ago. he knocked that temperature down to 64, and now it's thing got cold in here. So he just knocked it back up. Because if anybody can help us with anything towards our hotel room, it'd be a blessing. Okay, Jesse, we'll be here. So what's everybody got going on this evening? Thank you. Driving will wear you out like crazy. Was making you some coffee. I would make me a cup right now, but we are out of coffee creamer. So, and I can drink it straight black, but I don't like to. You know, spoiled with creamer. What are you doing on your phone, brother? Just playing my game. Okay, you're fine. So, a little update there. We are $65 short from the room now. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have chuckled. It's just, I really do appreciate that help, though. Thank you so much. I don't even know why I chuckled then. It wasn't a chuckle laughing at anybody. It was just kind of like one of those things. Y'all been in here long enough with me, y'all know. There ain't else going towards it. It would definitely be appreciated, guys. That would definitely help a lot, Carrie. Thank you. Uh, ah, it got me on that one. I thought that was weird too, guys.
What?
They got me on that one. Thank you again, JC. We're 60 away from the room. They made a spoof Carrie account and was like, "I'm sending you 80 to help," and I
thought it was.
And didn't they seen it and went right
I
on?
thought that was weird because.
Yeah. They made a spoof account. Is what they've done. They've done it to so many other people in here.
Because when you said it, I kind of looked up like.
Yeah, and if I'd have been thinking she's got the admin thing, or the moderator thing, admin. I'm so Facebook, guys. The moderator tag right after her name, I should have known right off the jump. Okay, it shows you're still a mod on my end. I'm gonna take a chance to pick up my phone and see if we can fix this. But right now we're $60. For some reason, I don't know why it doesn't do it to any of the other moderators. Thank you for the rose, Kimberly. Yeah, they got me on that one. They normally don't get me. So we are 60 away from the room tomorrow, guys. If anybody can help with anything, help us out on anything at all, it would definitely be appreciated. See, has Carrie came back in yet? Was she leaving and coming back? I got my connection back, so it's possibly all that happened while it was bad connection. I know they're laughing at that one, but let them laugh. They got me on one. Okay. Now we just got to see if it's letting you mod. Yeah, they go get a laugh out of that because they got me on that one. I feel stupid because I fell for it. Y'all hang on 1 second. Let me pause you guys one more time. It won't be about a minute. Okay, guys, I'm back. So, blows my mind too that that's okay with TikTok for them to be able to do that. To just make a profile, take somebody's name, take their profile picture, and make a profile of it. And when you report it, it's absolutely 100% okay. What's for dinner? I don't even know what we have in the fridge. Angela picked up a few things for us last night at the store. And I don't even remember what's in the fridge at this point. So I have no idea yet. Haven't even begun to think about that. We got some slop. See, it tells me I have unstable connection, but it never goes and people still coming in. Am I still frozen, guys? Set it down if it's. Yeah. Well, it's not even just the Wi-Fi that's bad. It's cell service is horrible down here too. So because I'm good for. It might be good for 5 minutes. Might be good for 5 hours. It's just who knows. And when it starts acting up, it's just. It just like right now, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Bunch of bullcrap. Does it to everybody's phone down here. There's a guy a few doors down who's got a brand new iPhone and service is crap. And we got a tower right behind us. And a new phone is the last thing on my mind. If I had money, I wouldn't be going to spend it on a new phone. I'd be spending it on a hotel room and some more food and stuff. So buying a new phone just to have better service is the last thing that I'm worried about at this time. So I'm only 60 foot away from the tower now. I'm basically underneath the tower as we speak. Yeah, the block the Renee that doesn't have the little blue box beside them. She's been spoofed too. Somebody took her, or Matilda took her name too. Hey, Roman. They got me twice tonight with using someone's account. Yeah, they're using your name and your picture. They know we talk. Because they're not getting responses coming in here underneath their fake names and all that stuff. So now they're starting to take people's pictures that are coming in here talking and their names and making a fake account, which everybody go report that. The other Renee that was on here and the other Carrie that was on here, need everybody in the chat that possibly can go report that as being someone that's not actually them. And maybe TikTok could take that serious enough to do something about it. Because they've got a whole page with my picture and almost our name verbatim, but they're not ripping me off anyway. TikTok seems to think that's fine. It's not. It's actually not a hack. They don't have any control of your actual page. They didn't hack in, get any of your information. They don't have anything like that. They just went and took a screenshot of your profile picture and made an account and then made that as the profile picture and used the same name to do it. Used your Renee thing. It's like, well, what do you care? They didn't actually hack her account. They just, back in the day, it was called spoofing an account. I don't know if it's still the term that's used for it or not. It's just making an account to look as real as someone else's account as possible. So they don't have any information. They technically did not hack you. They spoofed you. They've done it to Shelby a few times. They've done it to Jesse a few times. They just hit Carrie today. They just got you, Renee, and they've done it to a lot of other people I've been on here chatting with, and they can do it with anybody. Anybody on here they can do that with, and that's the sad thing about it. And TikTok does not take it serious. It seems to be okay with them to be able to take someone's screenshot, their profile picture is what I'm trying to say, and their name, and make an account and act like them. And that's okay, TikTok. Blows my mind. And I'm sitting here and I'm telling you, I'm like halfway mentally spent at this point. Stressed, mentally beaten down, and just absolutely mentally exhausted, and about halfway physically exhausted because sleep's just not a thing lately. And they're getting past me on some of them. Usually I catch that stuff right then, like, off the spoof account. Tiff, exactly. These people who bully and harass in the name of awareness, it's all fine. The person who's doing the spoofing the account is one of them from one of the media groups that are out there that call their self-awareness. And they just, like, Renee has no dog in this fight with what goes on with me every day. She doesn't. She gets on here and talks to us, and she's very kind to us when we're on. We have a conversation, and that's the gist of it. Hey, Storm, Tiff, I'm Angela's not feeling too good, and I'm about to the point to where I just don't. I don't know. Yeah, it's insane. It's like, and then they sit there and say, well, that's all these people talk about. It's because y'all won't leave us alone. It's like there's me and several other people this happens to. Like, Tiffy just said you mod for an influencer, and it's going on with them. It's like, yeah, people talk about it because y'all won't leave us alone. It's like, you know how much I would talk about you if you left me alone? None. None at all. But instead, everybody was on this GOV's big kick back when he cost us a hotel room, 2 hotel rooms, and a job. And he was just the greatest guy ever then. But then they find out that he's a scammer and he's been scamming people out too. Exactly. If somebody wants to help us, it's nobody's business but that person. That person made a decision on their own to help or not. Yeah. And I'm sitting there from day one. And listen, this is something that I said, and I know I'm getting so far off track where I need to be, but it was and I'm going to give you the time frame this. It was a Monday. JSA was on here, and she was like, well, this GOV told me that he knows for a fact that Tim was served today with a cease and desist letter. It was a Monday. It was all over their page. I never got one. Not that day. I never got one. Tuesday, I made a video right back at them like, well, I didn't get one. Tuesday, it was the same thing. Wednesday, it was, well, GOV paid for a member of the VFW to deliver the letter. Okay, so I went from getting served by a constable to now it's being delivered by a VFW member. Still didn't have it. Then it was taped to my door. I didn't have it then. Nothing was taped to my door. Front office didn't have nothing. And then when I got it the next day through the mail, they all went, oh yeah, he said he mailed it. So the story changed 3 or 4 times within the span of 4 days. And they all just changed their story about it, but yet I'm the liar. I'm the piece of crap. But they changed their story every day. This GOV changed his story every day. He sent me a cease and desist letter that was bullcrap. It was typed up on a fake letterhead. It had no weight to it because I took it straight to the cops and I was like, "Is this anything?" And one cop read it and he was like, "It's nothing." And he even got a second opinion. Theft by deception. Okay, so how is it theft by deception if everything I've said the money's gone towards it, somebody's helped me with, went towards it? I need to back away from this. This is exactly the entrapment that they're wanting to fish me into today, because we've done jumped back up to over 100 people because I started getting real aggravated. This is where they want me. I need to step back. I need to reset. I need to breathe. Because my mods have worked harder in the last 3 minutes of me talking than they've had to the whole live, because people interacting, trying to come through the back door or coming here and saying something stupid. So that's exactly, y'all playing me today. Y'all got me today. Y'all got me 3 times today. Congratulations. Huh?
Just get off.
Jeff, I agree. I mean, now it's all done come out about that guy, and now they're trying to just sweep what happened with me up underneath the rug and get justice for everybody else. Get justice for me and get my job back. Justice for me and call the hotels you caused me to lose, and yeah, do that right. Anyway, guys, get back on focus. Let's talk about something else. Let's talk about anything else. Right now, we are $60 away from being able to keep our hotel room again tomorrow. If anybody can help us out with anything, it'd be appreciated. I'm sorry for the ones that come here every day, or not every day, but every time we're on live. Sometimes it is every day. Sometimes it's 5 or 6 days in a row. Sometimes it's once a week. Sometimes it's whatever. I apologize to you guys for going on that little rant. Thank you, Storm. But it's over. So I hope my connection stays good enough. I moved my phone 2.5 inches, and then I was just tweaking out up there. So if anybody can help with anything towards the $60, guys. I could not begin to tell you how much it would mean to us. We've got 10. The room is 70. We've got $10 to go towards it. Stretching back out. Service is driving me crazy today, guys. Absolutely bonkers. Like I was just sitting here, it looked like a ping pong match. It was going on, bouncing back and forth into tower, no tower, tower, no tower, tower, no tower. We were just going back. I was just sitting here watching it, being entertained. Thought that name was Amen that came in here as Amy. Okay. So if anybody can help with anything, Amy 100%. Amen. I seen your name though, and it just felt like it said Amy or Amen to me, and I was just like, but yeah, completely 100%. God is good. I seen the little gingerbread cracker. I knew that was going to be problems. Me and my wife are homeless. We're staying in a hotel right now. Fortunately, we don't have enough money to cover tomorrow's hotel fee, so we're trying to get some help to cover that. We are $60 away from being able to keep the room tomorrow. We're asking if anybody can help, feel like they want to help, um, to please help. Was that the same storm, or was that they? Okay, so they just spoofed storm too. Thank you, Amy. See, I think I had a wave of Amy's come in. Like 4 Amy's came in back to back to back to back. Thank you, everybody who's liked the live. Appreciate that, guys. A few of you that had sent gifts. All right, Jesse. I don't know if we'll be on or not. It all just kind of depends at this point. Amy, I feel the same way too when I see people on here and just out in general just struggling. Like I so want to be one of the people who just walk up behind people and pay for people's groceries. Like I watch people do that. Like they'll be getting ready to pay and they just walk up, tap their card, and walk off. Okay, Jesse. Can't imagine Amy. Amy C. I got a couple Amy, so it's just so the world's getting hard to live in. Did I spare a few dollars to help you out when you went to the shelter 18 years ago? Wait a minute. I want to make sure. If I had it, I absolutely would. Okay, so we got another spoof for Amy there. Okay. That's why I was like, okay, hold on, because it's like, it's a very weird question. Hey, Chris, how you doing? Chris, not all that great, man. Not all that great today. Yeah, Amy C, we've got that account blocked. Somebody just ripped off your picture and your name and decided to act like they was you. Amy with two E's, I feel like that's a lot of us. I feel like the grace of God is the only thing getting a lot of us through. I know it's gotten me through a lot. And I don't want to wake up a day and look, I can lose material things and everything, but I don't want to lose that connection with the Lord ever again. I've lost it several times. I've had it and be doing good, and let it slip away. I don't want to lose it again. Penelope stressed and just mentally out of it. At this point, just putting it in God's hands and knowing that it's going to work out. I hate that happened to you guys, Amy. I really do. Um, I just don't get it. Scraggy wouldn't waste no time. Mm, I couldn't imagine it. Me and Angela's been together since 1996. We've been married since 2001. So we're coming up on our 25th wedding anniversary, and I couldn't imagine having a restart. Uh, Definitely be keeping you in our prayers. So you seem to know God's got you, and God's going to give you strength to get through it. She's the best woman I've ever known. Well, Amy, I'm glad you did. I'm glad he left then if it was that bad. I couldn't do anything abusive. So one thing I'm proud to say on this end is, one of us has ever cheated on each other, even though I'm being accused of that. Um, Different story for a different time. I'm with you on that one, Penelope. Like getting out of something like that is great. I just don't have the funds all at once to go rent a place because it's pretty expensive just to rent a place. I don't get it, guys. I don't get people doing that. Now, me and Angela's had some good arguments. We've never laid hands on each other. We've I'm hoping that was a typo and you meant Mr. Tim, but I'm just Tim. Well, when there's no opinions to save, that's kind of the thing. When you're in a rut to where everything you get is just surviving, then there's nothing to save. Oh, you're fine. I figured I was like, man. Oh man, my ankle just popped. Oh, sorry guys, I'm taking that as a good victory. Ooh, boy, that felt good. That was my ankle, yes. God, Amy, I hate to hear that. I'm trying to catch back up because when my ankle popped, it just took me somewhere. We have the hotel room till in the morning. I can imagine. Me and my wife never was able to have kids, but I lost someone that was like a kid to me, and I've never gotten over it. Never will. Okay, Carrie. I'm flying solo with no mods for a second, guys. Well, we don't have public transportation. It would cost. We got taxis, but it would cost me $8 each trip I took in a taxi. Hey, Shelby. Okay, I got one mod. Shelby's good. Um, so to get around, it would actually cost me just to go one place and come back. It would cost me $16. There we go, Wingo. I didn't even realize you and Shelby was still in here. Y'all just in here listening. Shelby being sneaky. No public bus. We're not in a big town. I think a lot of people let my service get done playing ping pong, and I'll try to finish this story. Okay. A lot of people think that I guess people think everybody's in a big town. But we're not in a big town. We don't have public busing. We don't have a public train. We've got one taxi cab service that runs Monday through Friday. Um, they don't run after 5 o'clock at night. They don't run on weekends. And they're $8 a trip. I don't live in like a little podunk town, but I don't live in a town big enough to have public transportation. So, I mean, it's easier to be rude than it is to be kind. And then they're sitting over there with their friends, patting them on the back, hyping them up when they're being rude. Okay. Scraggy, thank you for that. You only follow 5 awareness people? So are you one of them from the awareness groups? Hey, Tanya. I always say that 2 or 3 times. I don't know why. Okay, well, I can't, unfortunately, see who you follow because you're on here. But you do only follow 5 people. No one follows you. Yeah, now I'm going to make that judgment call. Probably one of them in a troll account, to be honest with you. Probably exactly what it was. You ever look at something like you just looked at it and you forgot exactly what it was as soon as you looked at it? Like walking into a room, you know what you're going to get, but you forget what you're going to get when you get there. Oh. Hey, country girl, how are you doing tonight? She just said screw it and went back to sleep. Oh my. Not all that great tonight. Not all that great at all. Guys, if anybody in here could help with anything towards the hotel room tomorrow, we're still $60 short. I know it seems like a lot. I'm not asking for anything. I'm not asking one person to pay it. If you can, you feel like you want to, that would be wonderful. If you can't, a few dollars would help. Anything towards it would help, you guys. Anything at all. And yeah, I'm sitting here fighting, trying not to yawn, but she went back to sleep. She was on the phone for a little while, and she just decided she was getting aggravated about some stuff a while ago that I was getting aggravated about. And she's like, I'm just going to sleep. So, but again, the update, we are still $60 short on the hotel room, guys. We're trying to keep it for tomorrow, at least tomorrow. If anybody can help with anything out for it, guys, it would definitely be appreciated. Ow. I have no clue what we're having for supper. I'm not 100% sure what she bought at the store last night. So I'm not 100% sure what's for supper. What does it matter to you the longest I've held a job in the last 2 years? That sounds like a great supper right there. I love meatloaf. I do. Daddy's girl. At this point, I'm just going to hold it on for a little bit because I'm tired of looking around that freaking bar right there that I have to look around. I'm not that big on I mean, am I sitting up or laying down? Can you not tell? Idiot. I'm not big on crab legs. Hey, user 645292232. Oh, okay. I was waiting for what else, but Dolly Parton me putting her name on everything these days. I wish we had a way to cook meatloaf here, but we don't. She makes a good meatloaf. Man, makes a really good meatloaf. Hey, Freckles, how are you doing? Hey, Carrie, welcome back. It didn't get too crazy when you was gone. KTP dog, we do not. We are still $60 short on tomorrow night's room. I don't even know what harps is. Oh, okay, yeah, we don't have anything like that. We're just now getting Aldi's. We got to Save a Lot, uh, Walmart, Kroger's, and just now getting Aldi's. I don't, like I said, I don't have a clue what's in the fridge. Uh, I fixed me a few eggs earlier today. She gave me the eggs out of it. I handed them back to her. I didn't even really look in the fridge. When we got in last night, I went straight to cooking, and she put everything up in the refrigerator from the store. So I don't know. It'll be something. Can't go wrong with a good chili. It's too warm here for chili. Give it a couple of days, it'll be cold enough for it again. Hate to sound like a broken record to everybody, but man, if anybody could help us with anything at all going towards our hotel room tomorrow night, we need $60 more to cover it. My eyebrow is just bushy today. Well, I didn't tell me my eyebrow's so bushy. Our weather here is 60 degrees, 60 plus degrees here today. And then by Friday, they're saying get ready for bad storms. It's like, just make your mind up, Tennessee. Get in one way and stay it. The season says winter. Let's see if we can get into winter and stay there for a few days. I'll pause you guys for a minute. Okay, now we're getting the close up because I had to come up here and plug my phone up and stretch my hips out because my hips then started hurting me. So I don't care what anybody says. Yes, I'm laying on my stomach and I'm talking to you guys. And there's a weird glare. And why is this shirt still on the bed? I had a lot of questions just then. Okay. They was kicked out of the room before I got to see anything, they said, so. Yes, we've been married for 24 years. Takes a lot of cans to amount to any type of money. Hey, Bean, what you doing? Yeah, waking up from a nap. There you are. You want to go over and lick Mama in the ear? Huh? Some people wants to jump on and say their piece and make it so they can go back and get their pats on their head from their group over there. And it's okay. Sorry, I'm sending the text. That's why y'all shaking so much. Um, KTP, I'm with you on that. But they seem to think that our lives, since with that. Sorry though. Let's see where GA Bourne was going with that. I've been actually halfway decent. For some reason, I just want to figure that one out. Thank you for that. Let me can I check on your phone? Thank you. I don't want to give everybody an update. Thank you, Scraggy. It definitely helps, though. Thank you so much. I'm trying to put everything together in my head here. Nope. Anyhow, you do that. Thank you, Scraggy, so much. It did help. Anything helps, guys. Anything at all. Well, I went in and unblocked that GA Bourne and unmuted them just to give them a chance to speak, and if they're not going to, then I will go back and block them back. I was just wondering what their intention was. So $51 away, guys. If anybody could help with anything towards that, it would. They may not. They didn't. It looked like a troll account, to be honest, but it may. Who had y'all mute for a second? Hey, Ashley. Could be. We came in. He was like, "Hey, I found you through your haters," and um, I have no idea, Crystal, what's even going to be going on for dinner. I have no idea. Haven't really thought about, other than when people ask me. I haven't really thought about supper yet tonight. Sounds pretty good, Teresa. I don't know what we're having. A mental breakdown is probably it. That sounds like a good supper. You don't have any support on your neck. You need to at least move one of the little pillows down. Rainbow Bright would be perfect. Mocha it is. Does that not feel better? Okay. Scraggy just gonna be eating everything. He's gonna hurt everything. You're running to Walgreens for man and cheese? Are they're having a special on man and cheese? I know you meant Mac. I just could not pass that one up. KFC had a BOGO. That's not bad. I ain't had KFC in so long. Okay, Scraggy. I'll take a man without cheese, please. Scraggy says you go run to Walgreens and get a man and cheese. That's not bad. 3 pieces and 2 sides times 2 for $15. That's not bad at all. All right. This service is driving me nuts tonight, guys. Okay, I'm back. I don't want to say a name on here unless they want the name said. Thank you for that. I appreciate the help. Um, what did that leave? 20. I just looked at it too, and okay, so that puts us $31 short now for the room. So, thank you for that help. I don't want to say your name unless you want it said. Um, but thank you again for that. So that puts us, like I said, 31 short. I think it left us, what was it, $39? What? Okay, that's weird. Carrie just messaged me and said that it's showing that my live ended.
Huh.
But everybody else is still seeing me. And thank you, Rose, for the heart me. Okay, well, I don't. Something had to glitched on her end.
Yeah.
Hmm. Okay, something had to glitched out on her end. I am losing viewers though. I don't know. It's weird. Very, very weird. Well, that, like I said, we are still 31 short for the room. I want to thank the person who just sent some help. I just don't want to say your name out loud. Why is this cover fighting me? I don't know. I'm not surprised with anything on here. I'm probably frozen now. I don't know. Bear with me. I didn't freeze. I was just looking at my screen. I got a friend who's going through some stuff, and I try to check on them every day and uh, make sure they're all right. And they just messaged me back, and I didn't want to leave them hanging. Wanted to make sure they're all right. Check on them. They're going through a lot of personal stuff, and sometimes it does people good just to know they're not going through stuff alone. I think that's exactly why I got on here last night. The first time I got on here is like I was going through some stuff in my head and everything, and I was just like, I just need to know I'm not by myself. I know Angela's always with me, but y'all know what I mean. Jay Barry, it's one of them days. Carrie, if you're not feeling good and you need to go rest or something, I know Shelby's got it, and I can watch it too. You'll get your rest. I'm gonna have to step away from it here pretty soon myself, and so definitely go get you some rest. We can handle it. $31 away from being able to keep the room tomorrow, guys. If anybody can help with anything towards that, it would be appreciated. Jay Bear, she's not feeling too good today. She's been feeling rough, and between all the stress and everything, she's just not feeling all that great. Thank you, Jay Bear. Appreciate that. One second, guys. Lunch and been kind of laser focused on the room and everything, trying to keep it for tomorrow. Hey, Betty, how are you doing? This is my favorite time of day right here. When she cuddles up to me. She got to where she couldn't cuddle up to me at night because she was having those real bad twitches and everything. It's like she was beating me up, guys. So I've been missing this. Who? Angela? Jay Bear said who? And I was like, Angela? She's the only person that cuddles up to me. Besides Juju. We are still $31 short from the room, Betty. And if anybody can help with anything towards that, it would be more than appreciated. She's on the bed somewhere, probably on the other side. Oh, she's in between us. She's down there asleep. She woke up a while ago and came up here, licked me in the ear, then went back to sleep. Where'd my man card go? I left it on your mom's dresser, apparently.
No, what you tell me last night?
I know. Y'all, I apologize for that. I shouldn't have said that. That just aggravates you so much.
Thank you.
I do. I apologize for that. For my normal people in here, y'all know I usually don't say stuff like that. How toxic is it anyway to be worrying about this day and age about man cards? Oh, I pulled your man card. No, you didn't. Nobody. I mean, come on. Really? That's what we're doing in 2026. We're still using. God bless, I got a long hair right there. The man card thing that was back in the 90s and 80s and stuff. Like, come on, guys. Grow up a little bit. AGA Born. Sorry a while ago that you got blocked and stuff right off the bat. We've had a lot of trolls, a lot of stuff going on. And I think when he came in, he was like, I found you through your haters. It threw a red flag to my mods, and they got you. I mean, it was. Listen, back when I was a teenager, it was big to say if someone whooped your butt, they're like, man, they got your man card. The only way to get it back is you got to go fight them and take it back. Thank you, Jay Bear, for the heart me. That was just what we said back then. It was, oh, he whooped your butt, took your man card. And that was just us aggravating the other person, So it's like just some fictional thing that someone's made up that they think it makes you mad when they say, oh, where's your man card? Well, I left mine back in the 90s. Oh, I missed the block that time. There we go. I'll get it again. At least they're liking the lives when they come in and make it easier to block them. I'm a poor excuse of a human. Okay, well. April, that means a lot. It really does. I know some people have found us through the haters and come over here and made their own opinion on this. I have a few skills, nunchucking skills. Napoleon Dynamite, if you not Joey Bro, Napoleon Dynamite is one of his skills. Excuse me, guys. The water bottle's empty. What the bother? Homemade pizza. That sounds pretty. Actually, made a homemade pizza one time. That was. You remember that? Man, it was so good. He ain't never done it again. I don't know why. I mean, I know why now, but yeah, I agree with you. I mean, if you're on here bullying people, are you a real man? What are you trying to prove there? It's like it sounds good, Chrissy. I hope it turns out really good. Jay Bear, I have no idea what's for dinner tonight. KTP is actually it's actually not as bad as it has been on some nights. Oh yeah, it's not as it's they won't say this stuff to your face. They won't stop hiding behind fake pictures and fake names. So yeah, it's been worse in here. It has definitely been worse. This is actually about mild. So that's what's wrong with this generation. This it does stuff like this is they don't know. They've never experienced being smacked in the mouth for saying something that disrespected somebody else. Sloppy Joes came out magical last night. They was the best Sloppy Joes I've ever made. What do you think about that statement?
Mm-hmm.
KTP, I don't know. There's one group that they're on here from early in the morning to late at night. I know how they're doing it because they're making money off streaming other people's lives. So they stay on here all day and they'll make good money, and then that's their life. Jay Barry, I made sloppy joes last night. I used my hamburger meat. I used my seasoning was a sweet and tangy seasoning, and I used ketchup for the main part of it, and then I put in a little barbecue sauce to give it that little twang. Yeah, and turned out really good. I'll probably never get it to come out that good again ever in life. Never put sweet relish in my sloppy joes. I usually just use ketchup and some extra seasonings.
I bet I'd like that because I usually eat a pickle on the side with mine.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I'll make a little bit of it like that. I don't know if I'm not a big pickle guy, so I don't not like pickles. But
I'm the pickle person.
you are the pickle person. I got one hair at the front of my head just dancing for everybody. You see it? Do you? It's in this area.
Oh, yeah.
It's dancing the dance monkey.
I like everything pickle.
Listening to somebody else. Guys, if anybody could help with anything towards the room, we're $31 short. Put my dancing hair up. Nope, it's still there. Just one hair just doing its own thing. Doesn't want to go with the rest of the group. It wants to be a trendsetter.
That's all I love.
Huh?
That's all I love.
It's getting thin right there. That's where I got that scar at up there. My old age is. It went in that time. Yeah. Because anything. Let me go back up here from all this night. Can't afford hair dye, but not a room. Who's got hair dye? You see all these grays in my head?
Hair dye.
Well, let me scroll up and see what I. Hey, Kit. We're a whole lot of stressed. Maple, I was going to ask you how'd your test go today. I knew you had that snowstorm. If it didn't come in, you was going to have to parallel park. And the bots are here.
And first off, it's not hair dye, it's hair color.
That is what they said, wasn't it? They said hair dye. Yeah,
Yeah.
your hair dye. Yeah. I mean, second of all, a hair dye from Walmart's like what, $6-7 a box?
You can buy it at the Dollar Tree. But regardless, though, most of us has gray hair right now.
Yeah.
So I don't even know where they even got that from.
Ignorant old stuff. The mods are in here, but what happens with that Scraggy is they're using these bots things. Well, they'll set up. I don't know exactly how to do it, but it'd be a bunch of fake accounts to say the same thing over and over and over. Shelby right now is in here working hard to get them all muted, but they'll just come back underneath the other ones. So that's exactly how they'll run that ordeal. So it's hard to. They're just bots. One person's running them all. They do that stuff to run people off or to get their lives banned. So trying to see if there's anything that I actually missed from anybody that mattered, like somebody who's real. Like even if it's a question that, hey, I got good connection, even if it's an actual troll or something, an actual hater, I don't even care about that. Like I just trying to scroll back and see if I missed anything from an actual person. Okay, I don't think I missed anything from anybody. Again, if anybody can help with anything towards the room, guys, we're still $31 short. Desperately needing some help. Shelby, I would say at this point, don't even worry about muting them. Because they're all coming back as different accounts anyway. So they're all bot accounts. But I mean, you do how you want to do it. If you want to go ahead and mute them all, mute them. If you don't want to, we can save the mutes for the real people. Oh, you just got done muting a ton of them, and then all of a sudden, that's an odd question. Yes, the puppy has been to the bathroom several times a day. Well, if you block too many of them, Jay Bear, it will actually flag my live and end it. They're not going to come back in I mean, they may come back underneath the same name. It doesn't really matter. They'll come back up underneath a different name. So, Brooke, that was a weird question. Okay, I have no clue how to turn comments off though. I'm still trying to understand why you're worried about if my puppy has been out or not. You know, watch. It's just I'm 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 fixing to look into turning them off and back on to clear that out. I'm just trying to figure this out.
Do you want me to go live when I go potty? I'll go live when I go potty. We can have a good
I'm trying
conversation.
to see me take. Are you watching me? Are you like set up in the parking lot watching me when I leave the room or something?
We can hold hands.
Doing number 4. Doing number 4. I said that too fast. I'm just trying to figure it out, Brooke. When she needs to go out, she'll come tell us. Now she needs her nails trimmed. She does need that. She is very hard to trim nails on. But when she needs to use the potty, she'll come up and tell us. And I haven't been on here since 1 because here's math for you guys. I've been on for 3 hours. It's 6 o'clock in my area. So for me to have been on since 1 o'clock, I would have to be on for, do y'all want to guess it? 5 hours.
But what does that matter?
And when she needs to go potty, she'll get up, she'll wake up, she'll come over here, she'll nudge me, and she'll go to the edge of the bed because she wants down there to go get water. I'll put her down. If she doesn't go get her water, she'll go to the door. If she goes to the door, she needs to go out. Chilling, I'm needing help with $31 to keep our hotel room. We've gotten everything except for $31. It is for tomorrow night. We have tonight covered. We're trying to get tomorrow night. I don't take anything besides my prescribed medicine from my doctor for my blood pressure and diabetes. Okay, so let's try. That's not it. Oh, I could have messed with. Yeah, I'm not seeing nothing that's being typed right now. I'm looking at something. Boy, Shelby, it's blown up crazy in here, hasn't it? Oh, Shelby, when Gary asked if you could handle it, we wasn't expecting this, was we? I did quite a bit today. I'm trying to figure out how to turn the comments off. Someone said if you turn them off for a few minutes, it wipes out some of the stuff on there, and I'm trying to find that. Okay, so I guess that did it. Okay, so for just a couple of minutes, we're not going to have comments. It's stupid that I even have to go to this to have to turn off comments on a bunch of adults. Like here are a bunch of children sitting in school. Hey, baby. Oh, somebody wants belly rubs. Oh, yeah. And see, when she wants belly rubs, this is what she does. She's going to hate me for a couple of days because she's about to get her nails trimmed. And she's going to be so mad at me, but that's okay. She'll just have to be mad at me. Don't be so aggressive. Okay. Now let me see if I can figure out how I turned off the comments so I can Okay, so apparently turning the comments off and then turning them back on does not clear out the conversation like that person said. Think I might have done something wrong, but the whole conversation's still there. So yeah. So I just did it. It cleared out the bots, but okay, I thought you said it would clear out the chat. Okay, my bad. I misunderstood you. Maybe it worked. Hey, thank you for the gifts there. There you go. I scratch your belly some more. Okay, I got you. There we go. You got your belly scratches? You want to get back underneath the covers? Yeah, I have the covers jacked up, so just let her get up underneath the blanket. So I don't even have a sheet on me. So I know something that will completely get away from them. Freedom, I have PayPal. I'll tag you in it. I just tagged you in my PayPal. Brooke, I'm actually working. It's just everything I'm making is barely keeping us alive. It's Potty Girl.
Potty Girl. I'm a potty girl.
And see, she's been in here for a while back and forth. She's never really just acted
Pistachio cheesecake.
like worried about Juju's bathroom habits. I mean, it's just kind of weird. I mean, it was just weird.
It's none of
You're asking questions about Juju's potty habits.
it's nobody's business what goes on here.
When she needs to go out, she lets us know. And one of us will hook her up to her leash and take her out to potty. And she comes in and she gets a treat, a bunkers. Yeah, we have a fur baby. It's a little Jack Russell Chihuahua mix. Yes, that just threw me off with that one. I'm just like, yeah, we've been home for a while and we haven't taken her out, but she hasn't come to us to let us know she needs to go out. So it's like, I would take her out and just be like, force her to use the bathroom.
How many times a day do you go?
Well, she goes when she needs to go. April said hers has went out about 6 times a day, if anybody wants to know. So the next time a bunch of bots come through, I'm just going to take it off public. I'm going to end the live and come back in private. Right now, everything's set to public. There's a bunch of bots come back through again. I'm going to end it and come back and go private. Yeah, Twisted. Sometimes she likes to go out and walk around, sniff of everything, go around back, sniff of that stuff. Enjoy it. Some days she doesn't care about it. She goes and potty, and she's like, "Okay, let's go back in, give my treat. I need to sleep." You know. But when it's cold, she ain't staying out there. She's gonna go do her business. She's gonna come back in. She don't want any part of the cold. So even when we was in our house and we didn't have to leash her at the house. We'd open up the door, let her go to the side yard, and she'd come to the door when she was ready to come back in. And a lot of times that was very quick.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna go stay on a few more minutes, guys. Her name is Juju. Well, actually, her name's Juliet. Julie, Juju.
Window says she thinks she got muted.
Mm,
I was just asking what you meant by private server.
no, Wingo, you're not muted. It is not covered for tomorrow. That's what we was trying to get the help with. We was $31 short.
Man, the mom's arm tight. Look at that.
Y'all hang on one moment, please.
Lord.
Thank you, Shelby, for taking care of everything. But I'll be back in just a few. I gotta go take care of something real fast, and then I'll be right back.